Hi, have you been dreaming? Have you been dreaming of how to get visa sponsorship job in your country without having to pay any agent? That would probably scam you. A lot of people have been scammed in the name of getting them work permit from their country. Have you been dreaming of how to, you know, get this done by yourself and spend less? Relocate with your family and settle permanently in Canada. If this looks like what you're looking for, you are welcome. Welcome to Hepsi, Migrate with Hepsi. Um, Here we talk about how to relocate or how to migrate with different routes, either study route or work route or get remote work that would help you sponsor whatever you're doing. Of course, one source of income is never enough. So welcome. Stay put today. Watch till the end. I will be showing you, I will be taking you through, you know, walking you through a process of getting this labor market impact assessment job with visa sponsorship. With that being said, let me dive right in into today's talk. And today, like I said, I will be showing you how to do all of this without being scammed, without paying millions to people to, secure this for you. Okay, so first of all, what is LAMILA? It's an acronym. LMIA is a labor market impact assessment program. Anyway, that Canada have used or is using to employ foreigners. Now, how does it work? Whenever an employer in Canada posts job, they try to recruit the locals, the indigens. Where there are not enough indigens to do the work, then the employer can now use secure lamella anyway, LMIA, for you, indicating that there wasn't any, local, that was interested. No local was interested in getting the job. Then they use that, document, labor market impact assessment, to apply for the foreigner. And if it is approved, then the foreigner gets, letter, offer letter stating the whole process, the whole thing in the offer letter, everything that your offer letter encompasses. Then afterwards, you proceed to getting your work permit. And when that is done, you are free to move with your family to Canada. Isn't that amazing? So how and where do you get these companies that have this, labor market impact assessment portfolio? Because it's not all companies that have this. So I will be walking you through on where to get them. There are a lot of them. You can get them on different job sites, but I will be dropping the link on where you get the whole data on how to get them and also how to apply to them. Of course, you apply to them stating that you're interested in their job and all of that. I will walk you through on how the tips, to getting a successful application, because not all applications are successful. A lot of people have gotten, rejections, but I will walk you through on how to apply successfully today without, getting a rejection. So now, with that being said, I will be telling you a few of them. Of course, I have a few of them here that I will be dropping, a few of the companies that are approved by Canadian government, to employ foreigners through the LMI process. So I will be dropping some of them. I will also be dropping the database where you can get all of them, every one of them, different types, depending on what you're looking for. So you go through that and apply by yourself. Now, what are the tips? What are the things you need to have to be able to, have a successful application? One, your CV must be in Canadian format. Yes, it needs to be in Canadian format. You don't just have to use what you're using in your country to apply here. It doesn't work, it wouldn't fly. So you need to use a Canadian visa format, your CV, with a cover letter as well. You should have a cover letter too as well in Canadian format. You should also tailor your CV. Your CV shouldn't be more than 1 to 2 pages. It shouldn't have all those pictures, putting picture on your CV, putting age, putting marital status. It's not necessary. Don't put all of that. So you also have to make it concise and clear, plain, straight to the tailor it to suit the particular application you are doing per time. And your CV should be, 80s friendly. What I mean by that is there's an applicant tracking system. You should be able to use the keywords, the terms, the terminologies they've already used in the description of the job to tailor your CV. Don't write outside of that. Make sure you capture all of that into your CV, and I think that will help you. So they use all of that because if you don't pass that stage, already you're screened out. So from that stage, you're able to put in all of that, fix all of the descriptions, all the expectations, all the descriptions of the job and all of that, and your skills that will suit the job. I mean, when I mean skills, showcase your skills that would make you scale through in that job application. That will be important. And that's another thing. So those keywords are important. Then you also have to, show your previous experiences that covers, that shows that you are eligible for this job. Remember, a lot of people are applying, so the strength of your CV and cover letter will determine how far you will go from the screening stage. So if you have that ATS, friendly kind of CV with Canadian formats, you're good to go. So if you don't know how to write that, you can contact us. We can help you draft that and make it suit to what you're looking for. Now, after that, you will need to be patient. Of course, you have to wait and prepare on how to, do Canadian interview. That's important. Do a follow-up. If you don't see any response within 1 week, do a follow-up, do them a reminder mail, ask them how far with the application. Then make sure that you are prepared also, because some of these jobs might not pay all of your fees. State there that you also need visa. State also that you also need help. Just be elaborate enough. Tell them all you need, so they will know. There are ones that will actually sponsor you, pay your flight ticket and housing relocation allowance. But where you don't get that and you have only work permit, still go ahead and do what you can do. Okay, I think I need to also state here that some job sites, anyway, in case of the job sites, when you get to the sites, let me go back to that. You get to the sites, choose the province you want, state there the province you want, then, be careful about to be meticulous. Write the the type of job you need, and not just come around it, because I've shared links before and people came back and said they weren't able to make use of it, they weren't able to get the job they're looking for. When you go to like indeed.com, you type the province and type the type of job you want, then scroll down, make sure you check their NOC. That's very, very important. The NOC is important. Check the NOC code and make sure you include it in your CV. That's also important. So include all of that and make sure, is a well-tailored CV. That is what will showcase you. That's what your employer. Your CV is you being expressed in letter form to your employer. So you don't have to play around it. You don't have to be careless about it. So make sure it captures everything. This route has a PR pathway. So if you get the job after working for a while, you're free to apply for PR. Usually the work permit comes to 1 to 2 years. So after that, before the 2 years elapses, you are supposed to apply for your work permit. And I think you will be able to get all of this. Reach out to us anywhere you find it difficult. The CV format, the cover letter format, and all of that, fixing all of that into your CV is important. So where you cannot find that, reach out to us. We could help you write a CV at a very little token, and you will be glad, contacting us, and you will be, rest assured when you get the CV well structured. That's the most important thing. The CV has to be well structured, and the cover letter also has to be very structured. So let me know in the comment section if you have any challenge, if you have any problem, writing the CV or the cover letter. let me know. So you reach out to us. We'll drop, the email address, how to contact us one-on-one, and all of that in the description box of this video. Go through it. Then I'll be dropping the database of of all the companies that are, LMIA approved by the Canadian government. All of that will be there. So you go through it, search and do the application, the ones you want, the courses, the jobs you want, the job types. There are health sectors there, there are IT, agri. Also, another thing you have to include there is looking for the jobs that are high in demand. Jobs in health sector, they're all in high demand. Agri is high in demand. Construction, driving work, cook, they're all in high demand. So you could, forget about whatever you studied and tell your CV, even if you don't have a certificate showing that you're a cook, but you have the experience, put all of that in your CV and, give it a shot. And I assure you, you will get it. So don't give up. Don't say, oh, it's for degree holders. No, driver might not be a degree holder. A cook might not be a degree holder. So give it a shot. And I assure you, you will definitely get it. Be guided. Do not pay any agent to do this for you, as in any agent in the name that they're securing, because a lot of them, I was almost in there, I almost fell for them anyway. I'm talking from experience. Do not trust anyone enough to do this for you. Go ahead. Or if you have trusted people like us anyway, we wouldn't, scam you. So you can reach out to us. We'll guide you on how to do all of that. And I'll be glad to hear your testimony. Thank you very much. If you have watched up to this point and this was valuable to you, please give us a thumbs up and also share to those that are also in need of this information, and they will thank you for doing so. Till next time I come your way, stay healthy, stay strong. Love you guys.